Yo, welcome back to another episode on Valor. I think this is going to be episode 11. And today, we're finally getting around to doing a couple of the farms. Now, I've just spent quite a bit of time in the super smelter getting all the smooth stone ready for decorating this big massive hole we made in our stream earlier. But the plan... Oh, sugar! No! But the plan is we're going to decorate the whole of these walls, get them all nice and smooth and skillful. Start building it up. Because for some of the future farms that we're going to be needing, I need a lot of slime. And honestly, I don't want to be making like a small slime farm. I want to go big or go home. So that's today's plan. I will bring you back and I'm pretty much finished doing the walls, because I don't think I'm going to show you that because it's quite long and quite boring. So I'll bring you back once I finished it. But yeah, catch you then. Quick progress for you guys. We are finished basically the first layer of what's probably going to be at least 40, I reckon, off my top of my head. But I did realise that I didn't exactly mine out the killing section that we need to do for the iron golems when we did the mining session on stream a couple of weeks back, which has now left me with a slight dilemma because I need to basically mine all this out, and I don't really want to. I want to be very lazy about it. You know, I don't really like mining, but we'll kind of see what happens. I mean, that's probably going to be a future me issue, but for now, yeah, I'm probably not going to bring these back for a little bit because this is probably going to take me the best part of 2 hours. So I'll bring these back once I've got the 3 walls in, and then I'll decide if I'm going to be continuing the mining session. Right, we're back. Well, for a small amount anyway. Quick update. We have finished 1 wall. We've gone through about 1.5 of our shulkers. And this is what it's looking like so far. I mean, to be honest with you, it's looking bigger than what I originally planned, so this might work out really good with us. Although I'm not too sure on what we're going to do with the top half of the farm yet. It's probably a mistake me digging this far down, but we'll see what I can kind of come up with. I might do some fancy kind of mineshaft design or some sort of industrial look, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll just need to wait and see. But it's looking good so far, and I reckon it'll take me another maybe 2 hours to do this. Although for you it'll be like literally 1 second. We have finally finished all the wall section. We still need to put in each floor, but I wasn't wanting to do that because I didn't want to be fighting off slimes like constantly, because that's what's going to happen. Right now we've put in where each floor is going to go, and just off memory I think I've got 16 floors that we're going to be having to fill out. And we also need to do the flooring for the iron golems, which I'll probably do next, because at least if I've got the iron golems in, the slimes ain't going to be fighting me. They're going to be busy fighting them, which will make my life easier. Once we've done that, we will pop in the floors. We then need to go and grab mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms, because they emit a light level of 1. And with slime spawn between 0 and 7. They weren't affected by the recent mob, I say recent, the mob change for lighting. But because it's not 0 and the mushrooms give a light level of 1, we won't have to deal with any other aggressive mobs. Plus, it'll look a lot nicer. And with that, we are pretty much done. That's all 15 layers complete, all the way up to the top. That's taken a lot longer than what I thought. We ran out of like fence posts, but we've got them all in. All that's left to do now is fill in the floors. But before we can do that, I need to go and get mushrooms, and like lots of mushrooms. At the moment we have none, and I'd rather use mushrooms than jack-o'-lanterns because they give a lot less light level and they don't use a block. But we also did a little bit of the collection system. We just need to put the chests, and we've kind of got it all going. I'm just going to give this wee cart a test run to make sure it all works, but this should all collect everything that's on the lava or in the magma. Yes, it does work nice. It'll come along, it'll deposit in each of these lovely hoppers, and we'll have our wee collection system. Now, in the future, depending on how much this produces, we'll set up a bubble column behind here, which will go up into this area that I've kind of been working on here for extra storage. And the good thing about that is we are just next to our old skeleton wither farm, so we can very easily link up both of these so we have a centralized storage system. Furthermore, and this is tying into one of our previous builds, being this lovely tunnel that we designed. So we're starting to get a little bit of functionality now out of some of our previous builds and tying everything together. But like I say, we need to go and get lots of mushrooms for those floors. So I learned something today. I was going to be doing this entire farm, all floors, all probably 3,000 blocks with brown mushrooms, like I said in the last wee clip there, completely forgetting about this wonderful item that is called glow lichen, which provides 5 light levels and is completely like farmable. I completely forgot you could farm this stuff. I was honestly going to have to go out and collect like 3,000 of these brown mushrooms just to try and stop mobs from spawning, completely forgetting about this. Like, genuinely, there's things in Minecraft that I completely forget about, and it makes my life so much more difficult because of it. Like, honestly, 15 floors, 3,000 mushroom blocks, that just wasn't viable. Like, at all was not viable. But one lichen, skeleton farm that I've got, an unlimited bone meal, yeah, this was definitely the way, and because of that, my life is going to be so much more simpler, and I am so happy that I found out about this, because God, that was going to be difficult. Oh, we are finally finished. Apart from the roof. The roof will come. I need to go and get tinted glass for that, but the whole farm is now done. We've now got 15 fully leveled up layers, all glow lichened. Let's see if we can find a slime. I can hear them. There's a creeper in there. What the heck? Okay. Also, why? Do your job, mate. Hit him. But yes, we have slime. And we are now starting to produce some. Now, I haven't set up the collection system just yet. That's the next task, or the last task we need to do. And to be honest with you, it'll probably take me like 5 minutes, so I'm not really too worried about it. But from the wee slimes that have been falling down, we've got about 4 stacks already. So the farm is doing good. My only concern is quite a lot of the cave systems nearby I haven't lit up properly. I thought I had, but haven't, and they are beginning to spawn quite a lot of mobs coming in, especially in this chunk here, because that's also a slime chunk, so we'll need to go back and kind of tidy that up. But I am very happy with what it's done. It's taken me like a good 7.5 hours, I think, streaming today to get this completed. We will never run out of slime again. The collection system done, I'll bring these back, but yeah, so far we're doing good. Well, that is the farm now completed. We've got the cart working properly. We've got our small storage system that will eventually expand when needed, but it's been maybe 2 minutes, and each one roughly has between 4 and 8. So that's pretty much a stack within like a minute. And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't got it running at full kind of efficiency yet. So I'm going to do what I normally do and just sit here for an hour. We'll check out how many resources we get, and once I've been an hour, I'll bring this back, and you can see I'm not expecting it to be super crazy, because just like I say, I haven't done any of the cave lighting that we need to do, which is going to be affecting most of our rates. So we can kind of see how much we can get in that kind of hour, and yeah, I'll bring this back then. Okay, so it's been a little over 2 hours, and to be honest with you, I kind of forgot about the farm. So we'll quickly head down there now and see what we've got. Well, there we go. That's 2 hours work. That's what, 18, doing quick math here, not good at quick math, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 and a half stacks for 2 hours. I mean, considering I've not really done any like spawn proofing, as you can see from like the mini map, I've still got a couple of farms running round about here. I think that's not too bad. Genuinely, that's probably more slime than what I'm ever going to use. I think that's going to be today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.